for support. And then Caitlyn, well, Caitlyn's Caitlyn. She's always been around.
Yeah, so IPT with their, I would say standard picks, pwede na siguro maiba dito si Alistar, but then, aside from that, we've seen, you know what, IPT plays too much like flex picks. You really can't tell if it's gonna go to this one, to Suez, to Light, or JLC. They just play everything.
Yeah,
and they can swip, mix and match.
Yun ang nga yung maganda dun kasi mind games talaga to eh. You know, you can't tell who's going where except for Alistar. Except na lang kung biglang mag-jungle Alistar yan or something.
Or a top lane Alistar.
Or a top lane Alistar.
I've missed a top lane Alistar.
I do. I mean, a part of me fears it like from the bottom of my heart. Pero it's really scary. Pero
it got changed kasi before, what made the top lane Alistar so scary was that yung headbutt mo, with a Sheen, actually, pagka-headbutt mo, it actually activates agad yung auto-attack na may susunod na machine. And then they actually remove that, which lower the damage. So if you made like a Iceborne Gauntlets, it wouldn't proc anymore. So it's kind of not...
Medyo OP talaga.
Diba?
Grabe yung combo na yun. Ash being locked in as well. For the side of Imperium Pro Team, something Hate has learned to pick up recently, adjusting for Rampage since it is a meta AD carry. And maganda rin na magkakaroon sila ng utility AD carry because it can assist the Gangplank, with setting up for the barrels, with setting up for the picks. Napakalakas na ng engage ng IPT. We're only missing the mid laner and support for G1 and Bard. Wow, nice.
Okay, so I am looking at our Necronomicon here.
Yeah.
Okay, so medyo nagka-disconnection, but it's fine. Rio Frost, in terms of his most played champions, we have Karma, Bard, and Janna. So it's all backline supports.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of like wondering, Tom Kench? So it didn't make sense. So we would have probably have gone for McRory in the top lane. So
well, at this point, we're sure it was.
Yeah.
Kasi Bard's definitely going to be support. Graves is definitely going to go jungle. So the only lane Tom Kench would go, unless you were Faker, is top lane because Faker has played Tom Kench mid before.
That's true. Also, a question. Does remove Scurvy put you out of the belly of Tom Kench?
I was just thinking that the moment you said remove Scurvy. Yeah, connection.
Yeah.
Pero yun.
Oh no, we didn't show that in camera. Later.
Pero yun, I'm not sure. Actually, that's a very good question because the Devour mechanic of Tom Kench, very unique siya. So I don't know how it interacts with the remove Scurvy of Gangplank. Pero malay natin, we might see it in this game. I think the picks will be pretty much the same when we do enter the game. We were only missing the mid laner for G1. And looking at their team composition, they still were lacking an AP carry. So we might be seeing the likes of Victor, Azir, etc. Sino ba yung nilalaro ni Darwin in the mid lane? I believe he plays
Zillion, Karma, Victor, and Orianna.
So I'm expecting to see probably a Victor in the game because we were lacking an AP carry.
Yeah, you know what? This is what I like about the MPGL. Is that in the pro gaming series, when a rework has happened or a new champion has been released, you have this 2-week adjustment period and it's auto ban, right? But in the MPGL, it's not.
It's instant. So
it's
Rise
instant.
can come out anytime
Exactly.
soon.
So I'm just like looking. Rise is a possibility. I have not seen yet. The annoying
Realm Warp.
Yeah, Realm Warp in, Realm Warp out.
Yeah, pero I was looking actually at some analysis kay Rise yung sa rework niya. And actually in Korea, it's being speculated that he might be support as well. Because he definitely, sobrang nagbago kasi nung tinagal yung dati niyang ult eh. Before kasi, di ba, kapag nag-SS ka, biglang magiging rundown machine gun Rise ka eh.
Yeah.
But now, your DPS becomes much more stable. It's less likely that you will be the one running up to the front line so bravely as you did before. Kasi mas combo-based na siya eh, imbis na bursts of power na pwede mo i-run down yung AD carry.
Yeah.
So now, with the easier way it is to land the extended route with the W of Rise, pwede siyang viable support actually. Although, syempre, that's just a speculation. Hindi pa natin sigurado kung magiging viable talaga yung Rise support.
Yeah, so we're seeing here, that's not really gonna change.
Same picks,
until,
Yung mid laner na actually hindi natin alam for G1 and then IPT, we still have to find out kung top or mid ba si Gangplank because we don't know yet. Although Shen was locked in, was there a support locked in?
They already locked
Zillion.
in.
Okay.
That makes it that
So that was on our list. Zillion was on our list. it does make sense kasi double AD carry composition to, so it actually also reminds me of Empire X. You're running a double utility, double carry composition. Si Zillion.
There you go. We got a rise.
Oh, there, yes!
Yeah, you got it.
Yes!
Yeah, got
Okay,
it. You got
so
it.
there's gonna be a rise, and it's gonna be in the mid lane. So JLC did play Gangplank during the Rampage 2016 finals. So Light going to be locking in an AP carry. Syempre sanay na siya. He has played Azir and Vladimir before. We don't know how he performs on this new rise, especially with the major rework. But I'm very, very excited to see Realm War plays on this veteran team.
Rise, Alistar, and Shen.
Freaking engage, just running up in the back line. You know?
Exactly. Like if the Shen doesn't have a Bombing Cinder, like initially when you go in with the Realm Warp, when the Alistar uses his ultimate and then Unbreakable Will, and then he auto attacks the champion under turret, he takes the damage, and then it's like no damage at all because of was rank 1 it's 50% reduced damage, I think, so it's still pretty good. I mean, yeah, you do have a lot of damage with the Rise combo still.
Yeah.
And then you can follow up with the Cannon Barrage and then a Crystalline Arrow for a total lockdown under turret. That's some really, really aggressive composition here from IPT.
Yeah, I mean, at the top of my head, yung nakikita kong combo talaga dito is Gangplank Ashe ults, and then the Realm Warp.
Yeah.
And then boom. As in, backline engage, goodbye Caitlyn. Pero, keep in mind, there's also a lot of disengage potential dito. Kasi, kapag nakapasok yung buong team ng IPT, they have a potential to be just Bard ulted once they all enter. So, that can be very dangerous for the side of IPT, because if the Bard ult is up, and they all get locked down with either the Bard ult or the double Zillion stun, and then that's going to be a chance actually for G1 to turn the fight around on them. So, Realm Warp isn't some easy go engage where you can expect 0 casualties. Again, G1 has a lot of counter engage potential on their team comp.
And they have a Caitlyn.
And that too is very far
If
in.
you can actually see the Realm Warp, right? The exit path of the Realm Warp. So you're like, if you see it, oh, Caitlyn trap here, and then when they come in, and then like,
Kasi 2 seconds yung charge time dun eh. So once you see the portal, you just set all 4. I'm pretty sure you can set all 4 within that 2-second duration.
With ease, because like 2 seconds is a long time in league time.
Yeah, that's true. So but I still think that IPT will have a lot of surprise engages possible here for this coming game, and I'm very excited to see that kasi, to be honest, it's something I was looking for in Rampage. I was looking for that veteran experience where they would out-rotate a team and make these plays, pero it's something we didn't see. I'm hoping moving forward, assuming na nakapag-move on na yung IPT from the finals, sana makakita tayo ng mga plays na ganun, because it's what really makes the game exciting, especially with so many globals in the game. 3 and then 1 semi-global. So many possibilities for IPT.
Yeah,
but I think we've been talking too much about IPT's team comp. Let's take a look at G1 for a while. So the good thing is that, like I said, they have nice counter-engage. Once the Realm Warp does come in, okay, sure, IPT has a lot of engage. But a simple Zillion ult or a simple Tam Kench save can like reset the entire fight and just make the engage useless.
Champions never die.
Yeah, exactly. So, like, inesis pa nga si Caitlyn, tas dinavour pa ni Tam Kench, and then Bard ult. So there's like, actually, if you think about it, it's like G1 unknowingly answered the full engage comp of IPT with all of their unlimited engage.
Or they knowingly answered
Or they're knowingly answered. Why would I even say that? Maybe they were planning it all along. Like maybe when the Shen was coming in and Ash like, guys, alam na natin to, pre. Let's
know what's up.
Yeah, we know what's up.
Well, this is like a little bit of research that I got in. G1, of course, is a newly formed team, and they still have yet to really come out of their shell in terms of being an established pro team. Because what I've heard or what I've researched from other players out there is that they have lost quite a lot. Like in terms of scrims and the tournaments that they've gotten in, they still haven't won anything. So, this could be a really good practice for them, especially that IPT are like the Titans.
Yeah.
I mean, they still are, but they're a little bit injured from the AEX loss. Still, they are a menacing team to go up against. And if G1 can actually take out a game from IPT, that'll be pretty huge as in terms of like a momentum boost for them.
Yeah.
As well as, what kind of play style they would really like to continue as a team. Because, different teams means different types of strategies that they use to accommodate what personalities that they have.
Yeah, and keep in mind, MPGL, this is a whole new league. This is the first day. this could be the possible path of G1 to redemption to make their name established. And what a way to start the road to redemption with beating a veteran team, right?
Exactly. True that. And of course, if you do reach the top, I believe now in leg 2, before it was 50,000 pesos, leg 1, it's now 70,000 for the first place prize.
Yummy.
Yeah. So without further ado, let's go into the Summer's Rift, guys, for Game 1 in this Best of 3 series between G1 Esports and Imperium Pro Team Globe. Okay, that's like the first time because I saw like powered by Globe. All right, so it's gonna be Makarori in the top lane with the Tom Kench in the jungle. Akarain, formerly from Naga, gonna be the Graves here for G1 Esports. Darwin gonna be on that Zilean. In the mid lane, Simond will be the Caitlyn with the traps on the ADR position, and Rio Frost, not Biofrost, guys, Rio Frost on the Bard.
Meanwhile, on the red side, the veterans IPT, that's going to be JOC in the top lane with Gangplank, Suez in the jungle with Shen, Light in the mid lane with Ryze, and for the bot lane, that's going to be Hate and Poi with Ashe and Alistar. Again, this is going to be a veterans versus underdogs fight for sure, because G1 is looking to establish their name, and like I said, what better way to establish your name than with fighting a veteran team? But don't count IPT out yet, because like they said, they carry the experience of AEX as well as the many seasons they've been around since 2014, the very first season of PGS they've been around. So you can't count these guys out, but we'll see.
Yeah, much love to our viewers out there at the Twitch chat. Hey guys, if you are looking to watch, G1 come out and win against IPT, why not put that hashtag G1 win or the hashtag IPT win if you support, one of the strongest Philippine teams here for League of Legends. And why not as well share the stream link, twitch.tv/GGNetworkTV, and show your other support for the Philippine esports scene, as we are now again to begin this second best of 3 for the first day of Mineski Pro Gaming League Season 8 League of Legends.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see Akarain moving to jungle kasi like you said, nanggaling nga si Akarain sa Naga Esports. It's a team that was around but no longer exists, pero Akarain was there for I think a season.
Yeah.
And he came from support. So
but
transferring into the jungle, I think this is really his main role.
Yeah.
So it's really where he's more comfortable. It'll be nice to see him carrying on a Graves jungle.
If I do remember, he does play a really aggressive Lee Sin, as well as if it was like a split ago, also a Sejuani. If I'm not mistaken, guys. I could be wrong, but then it's what I remember him from the most, wherein he has like this really aggressive glacial presence.
So
Never
we'll
know.
see. I'd like to see that actually in this game. Light using the zombie Ryze, and I think this mid lane will be a pretty huge focus, if not the bot lane, because like look at the Zillion double bomb to the Graves ult. There's a huge potential of burst there. No TP for Ryze this game. He's gonna be running the Ghost. Oh, nice lockdown.
Okay, so in the top lane, or rather, if Darwin connects his bombs, you can actually remove Scurvy that, right, from JLC. I mean,
I think
yeah, you can. Oh, knock up from Poi. Also damage with the Caitlyn auto attacks and hit. Oh my goodness, he has to back away. There's the exhaust. They're looking in for the kill. There's the heal. Gonna be used already, but Ryan Frost, he connects to the wall. One more all and Zach. That's gonna be the first blood for Simon. There's the ignite, and Poisanity gonna get the re-kill. But the damage has been done. First blood gonna be given to the ADC of the G1 Esports team.
The confidence for that flash Q coming in from Bard to follow up with the rest of the damage from Caitlyn there. That was really nice first blood. Going over to Caitlyn, so when she does reset this wave, kapag naka-recall yan, that will be either a nice double Doran. She could even buy a couple of long swords. Regardless, they are going to be able to push that wave in. Nice first blood.
Very good from Rio Frost.
Yeah.
Or Rio Frost.
I remember we were talking with the analyst before. Oh, wait, Light!
Oh, they connect. He actually misses the taunt, though, but it doesn't matter. The damage from Light is going to be enough to get themselves, or to net themselves a second kill for IPT.
Yeah, alright. So, like I said, now much easier to land that double duration route from the W of Ryze. All you have to do is EW, and you'll have a pretty nice route to hold targets down.
Plus, you do have a longer range from that compared to the pre-rework Ryze.
Yeah, that's true.
Wait. Ryze has been reworked twice na, diba?
Yeah, he has.
Like
from as in from Season 1 Ryze, tapos na-rework siya nung, I think that was somewhere Season 4, Season 5.
Where is our Yorick rework then? Like, we've been hearing so many.
Oh!
But the flash from JLC gonna be enough with the parlay shot. Arr, says the Pirate in the top lane.
And yun talaga, kapag melee matchup nga kasi, the passive of JLC, deals a lot of damage. People tend to underestimate that. But Tahm Kench, as a top laner, he really takes some time to scale. He's not really a bully top laner. He can definitely fight other top laners like Trundle, Renekton, etc. But you don't expect him to be pushing people out of lane unless the matchup is extremely favorable. And in this case, hindi naman talaga extremely favorable yung matchup kasi JLC can really, harass you with the Q in the barrels and then put down the passive.
This is gonna hurt. JLC already has a Sheen. Less than 5 minutes into the game. That's pretty scary.
Yeah, that's pretty scary. So the only hope for the side of G1 is that JLC does not scale too hard and doesn't snowball in this game. McCrory, all McCrory has to do is to not feed and to use that global, if ever, to help out the mid lane or the jungler.
And McCrory, again, like you said, isn't really the center point for G1 here. It's gonna be Simon followed up by Akari in terms of the damage. So if these two can get the CS that they need to get the damage, they can make something out of it. But JLC a little bit caught in top lane. He doesn't have his flash anymore to get away from that one. And the damage from Akari will be enough that McCrory at least gonna make it a 1-for-1 in that lane.
Yeah, so they do make it even, and IPT with a slight gold lead. I believe that's from the very small CS lead per lane as well as yung kill lead. But Suez hunting a bit. He's gonna back out though.
A little bit too aggressive from him, but well, Light is a little bit close to him with a ghost, so maybe.
Whoa,
just maybe. Rio Frost.
Oh
too
no.
aggressive. He does have the magical journey. Wow. Okay.
Hate
going in. He's a little bit too aggressive. There's the Ignite going into Rio Frost. One more auto attack from Simon, and it might just be worth it, and that'll be the case as he has 2-0-0. But hey, at least getting an initial kill onto Rio Frost, but that was pretty messy there in the bottom lane.
Oh wait.
Suez following in. Can he hit the second stun? But damage not gonna be enough, and Light a little bit too. Yeah, you gotta be afraid of the zombie rise.
Yeah, Graves was already out of mana there, so he couldn't follow up. But again, going back to yung clash kanina sa bot lane.
Wait. Poisani setting up.
Oh,
okay.
That was anticlimactic. Pero yun, looking back at the bot lane again, no, si Rio Frost or si Rio Frost, siya yung nagkamali dun eh. He overextended trying to take out that ward and he gets punished for it. Pero when Hate joined the magical journey, that's actually like being a bard player. That's the trolliest, biggest bait that you can do. It's to get the people to follow your magical journey only to be queued, snared, and make the trade even.
It's happened time and time again.
I know, like, I wasn't expecting Hate to follow that magical journey knowing the possible bait, but top lane.
Speaking of magical journeys, there's a lot here in the top lane with Light going in with the Realm Warp, and it's just gonna be an easy kill there for JLC.
Yeah.
As Light sets up for a possible no escape against McCrory.
Yeah, like I said, no, the possible surprises, the surprise engages here from IPT are endless. Suez, of course, with the Stand United, Realm Warp coming in from Light, and then the ult coming in from Ash. This is what they want to abuse, and it reminds me of the playoffs in PGS. Yung Mineski, when they were able to use the Bard Ash combo. Abuse these globals. Use your globals and try to catch your opponents off guard, especially since they do have, like I said, a lot of backline engage potential.
Yeah, and now
Dragon is infernal.
The only saving grace I think right now for G1 is that Simon is actually winning against Hate. I mean, not by the largest margins, but it's still something.
Yep, he is behind by an entire BF sword actually. Napilitan siyang bumili ng call tsaka ng Berserker's Greaves. So he only has attack speed and a bit of AD, although he does have the lifesteal, so it will help him to sustain plus the heal.
Yeah.
Like I said, as we all know, Bard isn't exactly your best sustain support, so he will be having a bit of a hard time if he mispositions.
But if you think about it, one ultimate from Hate and then the follow-up from possibly Light's ultimate right in your back. Can Rio Frost be that man to keep Simon alive?
Yeah, I'm very excited to see Rio Frost make the Bard play.
Bard play might not be happening because in the top lane, it's going to be another dive there by JLC as well as Suez. Flash going to be expended by McCrory, so he'll be able to fight for another day. But in the mid lane, we do see that Akari actually rotating, possibly to catch off Light. Though in the bottom lane, look at Boy,
Oh!
so aggressive, double,
Oh!
the stun is real, the ultimate comes out from Suez here, and Simon, oh no, he might just go down, one more auto attack, he tries to use the traps, and he might actually win it! Oh,
Very
so
close.
close though, flashes away from Asurai, flashes in from Light,
Oh,
and Light a
Light.
little bit too aggressive, though not enough to actually survive against, or sorry, Asurai not a bit there to survive. Poisanity trying to run away, and he's just gonna be one more casualty there, but still, IPT very aggressive on that one.
Yeah, really trying to dive, no, especially this Rise. Sobrang aggressive dun. Buti na nakatakbo siya to escape the tower range, dodging that very last shot. But so far, a slight gold lead in favor of IPT. Almost 2,000 gold lead at 9 minutes in. And looking at the items, Catalyst of Aeons already done. Moving towards that Rod of Ages already for Light.
Yeah,
So things looking good.
looking like their former selves, knowing when to engage, catching their opponents off guard. Classic
Yeah.
IPT.
I mean, you know, the way that IPT has shown us the games they've won usually happen from the lane. It's like a win lane, win game scenario most of the time when we see IPT, you know, taking advantage of the lane matchups because they know veterans na mga to eh. You know, they've been playing in their lanes for a long time, they've been around for years, and it's how they win.
Yeah,
And
one of the stronger points of IPT here is that even from behind, they can play. Like they can still win.
yeah,
They know how to play to bait out the fights.
Yeah.
Like they can read it like an entire book.
yeah, so you can see now, top lane, very big CS lead for JLC. 2-1 with almost a 40 CS
No,
lead.
Akarain, he's gonna get caught out here, and no escape for the Graves.
Oh, almost devouring there.
He can flash, but he doesn't have it. Never mind.
Oh,
Okay, it was like, why isn't he flashing? And then see, oh, right, it's on
Yeah.
cooldown. The cannon barrage is not being used by
nice.
JLC. Sets up the powder keg, cannot
Oh.
commit, and JLC a little bit too YOLO there. Flashes in, but saves himself with the heal of the removed Scurvy. Here now in the Dragon Pit is gonna be the Infernal Drake being taken by IPT. So this is blow after blow that they're trying to put away, but the bomb
What?
could be real. Not enough damage though.
Yeah, I would have aimed that at the team instead of the dragon, but anyway, they couldn't
Why
really
not?
reach. It was just
Yeah.
going to be a bonus play if ever.
Oh,
Pero
fist bump ward. I like that ward. It's the one that they were giving away in Rampage.
Yeah, yeah. Pero looking at the team composition of Geo, we've talked about how IPT plans to play this now. They plan to catch people off guard with their globals, you know, with the Ashe, the Rise, and the Shen engage. Pero for the side of G1, what they want to be doing is to create openings for Graves and, oh wait, JLC.
Trying to run away.
Oh,
Oh, no, he's just one attack away from
Bye-bye.
dying. Yeah, but check it out in the bottom lane. Ryo Frost not gonna survive that one, and no TP whatsoever from McRory. He's just a little bit too. Oh my goodness, Hate was just one auto attack away from dying. No flash from Simon to actually make that a 1-for-1.
Yeah, you know, so far, parang wala pa tayong nakita masyadong effective ganks from Akarain. He only visited the top lane once, and then we haven't seen much from him since. Like I was gonna say earlier, no, yung team composition of G1, ideally what they want to do is Zillion and McRory and Ryo Frost should be creating openings for Akarain and Simon to snowball.
Yeah.
Yun talaga yung win condition nila eh. Kasi eventually, over time, these two AD carries, they're going to fall off later in the game, unlike Gangplank and Rise, who will scale very hard when we hit the mid to late game phase. Rod of Ages is already up on Rise too, so he already hurts.
Yeah. Check this out. 2,000 gold lead
Man.
for JLC compared to McRory.
Yeah, that's really scary right now.
And
It's 13 minutes in.
1,000 for Light against Darwin. This margin, or like huge margin of gold advantage that mid and top is scary. You already said that they're gonna scale hard in
Yeah.
the late game, but they're already scaling hard in we're not
In
even
the
in-
early game.
Yeah, di pa nga mid game eh. Nakakatakot na sila kalabanin. Triforce, I mean, come on.
Yeah, 13 minutes in. I mean, it would have been okay sana kung yung lead na nakukuha ni JLC and Light, ganun din para kay Akarain tsaka kay Simon. Pero
Yeah.
it's not the case. Simon has actually been losing a couple of engages already at bot, and Akarain, well, Akarain hasn't really been doing much either. In terms of CS, he's actually not even that ahead. So it means Suez is able to gank and at the same time keep up in CS while clearing the wave. Oh,
Yeah.
possible engage here.
Oh, they do get the steal onto the blue buff. Devour will be activated onto Darwin just to save this Zillion. And oh no.
Oh,
The,
wait.
the
There's a
chase
ghost.
is real. There's the root, secondary root. They're just gonna wait for this ultimate to come out, or better yet, no, just pop him when he comes out. Oh, he flashes over
flash.
the wall. Will they flash over? This is the Realm Warp. This one's Cannon Barrage. This is just gonna just congest Darwin to where he stands. There was the Devourer to save the Zillion. It does work. Shut down onto the Rise and Suez. Oh no, Ace in the hole in your face.
Yeah, so that's a 2-for-2 engage. Very aggressive from Suez. Gaya na sinabi ko, nakita natin na nung nag-Realm Warp na si Light, there was a double bomb to respond. So that's what G1 should be doing whenever IPT overextend, get over-aggressive like that. But at the same time, I don't like that 14 minutes in, there's already a 5,000 gold lead, and we're not seeing G1 making much proactive moves. They've mostly been responding to IPT, pero at the same time, like we said, wait, Simon might get a solo kill here.
Yeah.
Oh,
No! Re-engage is real though, but here comes the teleport from McCrory, but it's a little bit too late to save his ADC. Yes, it'll be, and they'll force out the cancel the teleportation here for Simon. He doesn't have his ultimate there though, but in the top lane, McCrory going up against JLC. He devours the Pirate King and tries to go in, but JLC setting up a Powder Keg. Could this Powder Keg be enough? No. The shield is a little bit too thick for him, but oh no! JLC is going in wild! What the hell was that one?
The Q cooldown killed McCrory there. Not able to take out JLC. Suez getting locked down.
Suez just gonna get a little bit of binding, but the tickle onto the ninja is, well, it's just a tickle to him for now.
Ito yung mahirap eh. Once Graves loses out on tempo in clearing the jungle and invading, he's kind of lost already in the jungles. I mean, Shen doesn't even have the fastest jungle clearing. So when your Graves, who ideally is supposed to be clearing waves faster than he is, starts falling behind, you know your jungler's in a pretty bad place. Akurain looking like he hasn't really gotten used to, or perhaps gotten used to the playstyle of Graves. We're not seeing that unison we were hoping for in terms of the double carry to double support composition. Ryo Frost, wala pa tayong nakikitang engage galing sa kanya with his ult. We haven't seen Darwin making the tower dive plays with his double bomb. Nothing like that at all so far.
Yeah. Well, what I'm looking right now from G1, maybe if they lose this, or if they lose this one, they could probably put Akron on a much more CC-based jungler.
Utility,
Like, again, I did remember him being a Sejuani. Maybe not now, because Sejuani is in a pretty bad place, but something similar to that.
Actually, I think Sejuani's in an alright place, especially with the nerfs onto Nidalee. I mean, those were one of Sejuani's biggest weaknesses.
Wow.
Cannon? One ult.
Yeah. Scares them away.
Yeah, and that's going to be the Rift Herald going to, I'm not so sure.
I think JLC.
Yeah, might be JLC. Just to abuse their lead. Yeah, they're going to abuse that huge CS lead right now. And there's going to be
try to re-engage. No stun from the bombs though.
Oh my!
The kegs! Oh my goodness! The arrow hit! The arrow hit! And they're trying to re-engage just to kill the ADC in the jungle. 3 follow-up CCs, but it's just IPT a little bit too tanky for G1.
My God.
I'm sorry about that, guys. That was like he flashed over.
He flashed forward and then got hit by the arrow. Sobrang napaka-unfortunate talaga.
Like, I can hear, the like the comedic sounds. I can hear it playing in my head when I saw that one.
Pero yeah, it's gonna be Dragon.
Clown
the
Fiesta.
Dragon dancing is beginning, and there's the barrels. They are able to dodge it though. But Suez is gonna lock that down. Graves way too far dahil sa burst na naganap kanina sa mid lane.
Oh man, that was... Ryo Frost.
Gosh.
JLC has a flash, one more on attack.
Oh my gosh.
And he's just gonna get taken down by the scimitar of the Sultan, formerly known as the Pirate King.
Keep in mind, the Realm Warp is up.
There they go. There's the cash. Rune Prison onto McCrory. Setting up the Powder Kegs. Not going to connect onto the fish.
I can smell a Realm Warp.
But the Siege is here. Boy, does have his ultimate ready and waiting. So a ballsy Realm Warp might happen.
Wala na wave eh.
Yeah, but IPT do, stop their hand as they try to press that engage button.
Yep, they're having a really hard time right now. Way too much snowball and almost 10,000 gold lead at 18 minutes into the game. IPT clearly showing that they're back, especially against this G1 team. You know, G1, like we said, medyo kulang pa talaga sila sa experience. They're one of the newer teams, not only in MPGL, but in the Philippine scene in general.
Yeah.
So it's understandable for them that they are the
Ultimate in the
underdogs.
bottom lane though. They're trying to re-engage here. Cannon Barrage to stop. Ultimate being used by Ryo Frost, but I don't think that's gonna be enough.
ODB!
TB used by JLC. Run away. The best that you can because
Realm Warp.
the damage is there. Realm Warp, and that is just going to be total decimation of the G1 squad. Double kill for JLC, and it is still trying to chase Akarain. Oh my goodness, the chase is real. One more. He destroys the powder keg, but Suez is there. One more auto attack.
The burn.
Yeah, the burn is too real. Teleport from McCrory though, but then it's a little bit too late.
You have to wonder, Light, why didn't she pull this out in Rampage?
I believe it was banned out.
Oh, was it?
Auto ban, yeah.
Oh, okay,
That's
okay.
why.
Because, man, I would have loved to see that. But anyway, we're seeing the potential dives that can occur with Realm Warp. And grabe, napakalaki na po ng lead ng IPT. That's over 10,000 gold already. And a 4-turret lead.
Oh no, Ryo Frost. That's the basic of the basics. Never face check a brush.
Never face check a brush.
Yeah.
Pero yeah, at this point, you know, I'm not really sure G1 can succeed in this game. There's really not much options for getting back in the game. Kasi looking at G1's team, early to mid game was supposed to be theirs. That was their territory. But I can see now na yung G1, nahihirapan sila mag-engage eh. They actually don't have a lot of straight up 5v5 engage tools other than maybe the Bardalt, which isn't that reliable either. So they can't really make many aggressive plays. And like, because Akarain is not on a CC jungler, hindi tuloy siya nakapag-gank sa mid tsaka sa top. And mid and top were very weak during the early to mid phase of the game. Pero hindi yun nagamit ng G1 to their advantage. And now we're seeing, you know, because JLC and Light, by far two of the strongest members of IPT, they were allowed to enjoy the early game. And this is what happens, ladies and gentlemen, when you allow carries who scale late, you know, to play out the early game.
Oh! Crystalline Wall gonna miss! Oh no, Akarain gets the Rune Prison there. Light going in. He cannot activate his shield though. So at least he has to be a little bit careful from that one. Ryo Frost is right here. But a little bit too late for the re-engage there. Powder Keg just won, actually chipping away at McRory's HP. If he didn't have that great health, it would have been much more terrible for this Tahm Kench.
Making Tahm Kench not look like a tank.
Yeah.
Despite having the Sunfire already up, he was also forced to use that
And
Ninja Tabi.
You know, I think what's kind of sad for me is that PGS, I believe, is going to start January pa.
Yeah, it is.
That's so long.
So most of the time
So far
we're going
away.
to be seeing GPL. But for now, we've got the MPGL for you guys.
I'm loving MPGL right now. Right off the bat, we've seen so much action-packed games at JLC actually fighting McRory just to destroy his own powder keg under McRory's
He's
tower.
like, ay, sorry, may turret pa dyan. Sorry, di ko napansin eh. Parang walang damage.
Oh. Oh man, JLC.
Yeah, he's even got the Ionian boots for that CDR. And it doesn't seem like McCrory can save this turret. Suez is actually just here. Keep in mind, up po lahat ng SS ng IPT, so we could be seeing a huge dive at any point in this game. Where will there be a counter engage from the side of G1?
Yeah. And you also do have to note that there is a Shen, so one word from JLC, even if he's like low on HP, he's gonna get a ton of shield to back him up. Here comes Suez though, but I think he's just gonna try to push up this top lane. Wow, Suez on a jungle already has a Titanic Hydra.
Freaking snowball, mate. 3-2-6. And that's gonna be, I think, an easy top third, though they are backing out. Dragon is coming up in a few, 1 minute to go, and the next Dragon is gonna be Infernal. So this should be very helpful for IPT and for G1 too if they can contest.
He might actually go for a Baron right now. G1 is pinging it. They do have... This is just 3 members of IPT. This could be dangerous for them.
Yeah, we don't know if G1 can see this, but the Bard is already here. There's the stun.
They should see
JLC
that
though is at
JLC's
the back.
in the bottom lane, yeah. Oh, JLC, look at that Cannon Barrage just putting so much hurt. And Light not even caring for these turrets. He's just going in a combo on the Simon, and Hadouken gets the kill. Look at the Cannon Barrage. They have to force the flash out of that one. They get the catch onto Hade, but JLC is just doing it right now for the side of Imperium Pro Team. And back away is what they say to G1, and G1 will just have to force themselves You follow the orders of IPT as both damage dealers are just down. That's Graves and the Caitlyn dead and waiting. While Light is actually starting to get this bottom lane. Look at where IPT is trying to go for again. Another Baron.
Another Baron taken. There's really not much that G1 can do about that. Parehong carry nila, patay. So there's really not much that G1 can do to contest this without the smite, without anything really. And G1 pretty much just waiting for this Baron to die until they can try to contest. But it's a free Baron for IPT.
Yeah, no vision there whatsoever. Well, they did have the notification that the Baron was taken, but still,
yeah, unable to contest for that one.
Yeah.
And the Dragon's probably next. JLC pushing top and then gonna recall. There's the Baron recall. The DP coming in from
Bottom lane.
JLC.
Yeah, so JLC just wants to get there way faster.
Yeah, and G1 looking to contest, but honestly, I don't think there's much they can do unless they can lock down Hate. But after Hate, you have to lock down Light and JLC, and I don't think they can kill all of them.
It's pretty scary. Yeah, how can you actually kill Suez? He has so much HP.
When your jungler is dealing more damage than the enemy AD carry,
You know you're
it's gonna be a hard game.
You just know you're screwed.
So we'll see. G1 have a lot to think about in this game. You have to think about the lane matchups, especially kasi sila yung pumili na Tam Kench coming into this.
Oh, it connects onto Acarane. And bye-bye goes Acarane. Yes, he will, but the ultimate from Darwin. Gonna revive him for the meantime, but you know what? It doesn't matter. Cannon Barrage as well as that taunt. Just gonna be a bit too much. And they do push away G1 as that mid-tier 2 is left to the rubble. Here comes IPT knocking on the base of G1. Will G1 be able to answer this one? I don't think it's gonna be the case. Baroned up. IPT is here while JLC in the bottom lane getting at bot tier 3 and bothering McRory, Acarine, and Darwin. And oh my goodness, he just pulls in 4 members. This is what JLC does best, and when he can actually do that, he is making so much work for IPT. He still hasn't gone down. Riot Frost trying to auto-attack him, but no, they just go in. Double kill for Hate. 3 members have gone down. Acarine soon to follow, but he is being saved by McRory here, and they just push away G1 Esports, and IPT is just dominating this entire game. They're just gonna get this one for themselves. Look at that Light flashing in, and hasta la vista, baby, says IPT.
The Baron buff, and GG well played to the veteran team. We knew this was going to happen. You know, IPT being around for so long, and they show their experience. They get a huge gold lead, 20,000 at 26 minutes, and GG well played to IPT.
I cannot believe, well, we got that one. Okay. Whew.